Hey guys, welcome back to another Muz-strategy session. This is the sixth one, and today we are going to talk about delegation business. And I have made a complete funnel for it to show you how this works inside of this particular niche. I'm very excited for this one because this is going to be a way different one than the other Muz-strategy videos that I have made. But this is a completely different niche and has a hell lot of stuff inside of it. So make sure you watch to the end of this video to not miss out any part, and also make sure you hit the like button and also subscribe to my channel to not miss out such videos. I put in a lot of efforts into this and to bring all of these Muz-strategy videos over here in YouTube. I hope you support it and you like it as well. Having said that, without much ado, let's jump right in. So what is this business model that I'm talking about? This is known as delegation business. Okay, so what it does is it takes most of the work of a personal brand and does it on their own. So it's kind of delegating most of the works to this particular agency, and it does all of the work themselves. So the kind of services that goes inside of it is providing a manager, a social media manager to handle all of the social media work, from posting or putting out stories or even deciding the content ideas and everything. Then coming up for the videography, they provide all the videographers, they go out to do the video recording, then complete the editing part so that the personal brand doesn't have to do any of it. Go and deal with brands and talk with them, close them, and have them for this personal brand and do everything. Okay, so most of the work that this particular personal brand has problem with, or he has to go through a lot of stress to work with all of them individually. So in this case, the manager is the delegation business itself. They do all of the work, and the personal brand, all they need to do is just come in front of the camera, talk about what they need to talk about, and then the rest of work is managed by the delegation business, right? So this is how this particular business works. And to provide this kind of service, it costs around $5,000 to $10,000 per month. I know it's a lot, but this includes loads of stuff, right? Video editing, doing all the social media work, and so many different things are already included in it, so they do not have to worry about any of it.
Hey, that's pretty good.
So this is the entire business model, and we are going to sell this particular service using the funnel that I have made. So let's quickly do the funnel walkthrough. So here's how the funnel looks like. Okay, in step number 1, they come up to this landing page, which is the opt-in page. Over here we are giving away a free training, which is like our secret 7-step delegation strategy that we use for our clients to delegate most of their work and let them retire in a couple of weeks, right? As you can see, it is very tempting, and it is promising that we will be able to you will be able to delegate most of your work by simply following the 7-step process, right? So who wouldn't go ahead and do it? Because if I were able to do this on my own, and I would get a 7-step strategy to delegate most of my work, I would totally do it, right? I would want more freedom inside of my life. That's what you earn money for, right? Freedom. So over here we are giving away a free training video, and all they need to do is click one button, and then a pop-up will be showing up just like this. Inside of the pop-up, they will be giving their name and email address so that we can send them the training to their email address. However, this is for just the front end. Now we want the email address because we want to retarget them in case they do not go further, right? So we take the name and email address, they click on the button, unlock the free training, then they head on to the training page. Inside this particular training page, we are having 2 steps. Number 1, go ahead and watch the free training video right then and there, because we do not want them to go to their email address and we then even see they have got an email or not, and all of the technical stuff may be very confusing and may be very challenging, right? However, we are giving the free training right inside of the landing page. So we take them to the training page and we give them the free training through a video. That's step number 1, where we are giving them the complete strategy. Whatever we are using as to delegate most of our clients' work, we are going to give them exactly that, so that by the end of this video they will be knowing that these are the 7 steps that I need to follow to delegate most of my work. But here's the trick: even if we give them the complete strategy, most of them won't go ahead and implement it, right? But what we will be telling them is, go ahead and book a strategy call with us, where we will be working one-on-one with you, and then we will be helping you to delegate most of your work through the problems that you're facing. So they go ahead and book in the call in the 2nd step. Okay, so by the end of the training video, we'll be having this call to action for them to go ahead and book a call. Okay, so they just go ahead and click this button over here, and then they will be taken up to the appointment page, which looks something like this. Inside of the appointment page, we have our calendar embedded over here, where they can simply go ahead and click on the timing they want to set up, and then once they click on the timing, they can book in the session by answering different questions that we have through the application. And once they do it, as soon as the call is booked, they will be headed on to the thank you page, which looks something like this, where we will be giving them the next steps that they need to do. So this is the complete funnel walkthrough.
The nicest and most luxurious S-Class.
So now coming up to the 3 catches that I have inside of this funnel. The first one is testimonials. As you can see, all of the 3 pages over here have testimonials at the end. So even if it's the opt-in page, I have testimonials. I always say do not have testimonials or do not have any kind of details inside of the opt-in page. But why have I kept the details over here in the opt-in page of this particular funnel? Is because it's a very high-end product. Now as soon as they come up to this particular page, when they see a testimonial which is very promising and another person has already got this kind of result, then they will go ahead and even take the training, because they are personal brands and they don't even care for anything. So they're already in a position, and even if you're trying to sell them, you want to build trust first, right? So that's what we are gonna do in the first page itself. We are gonna give them some testimonials so that they go ahead and watch the free training. In the second page, we have got some more testimonials because we want them to know that we can bring this kind of result for them, so that they can go ahead and book in a call with us. Because even if they have watched the training, and it is of no use if they don't go ahead and book in a call with us, right? So we provide more trust inside of the second page, the training page, and we make sure that they go ahead and book in a call with us. Now inside of the call page, we also have got more and more testimonials. So what happens is they have got an application to fill, right, which has about 10 questions in it, because we want to know each detail of that, so that we can prepare for the call, or so that the closer prepare for the call. So we are giving more and more testimonials over here, so that they can trust that this particular institution can do the work for me. And even if I'm filling a 10 questions form, I will fill it only if I think they can bring in results, right? So I'm seeing that this kind of person has already got a lot of results for different people. So let me just go ahead and book in and complete the application in a very genuine way, so that we both can prepare for the call, right? So this is the reason I've got testimonials in almost all of these pages inside of this particular funnel. Now coming up to the second catch, which is scarcity. Now as you can see inside of the training page, I have got a scarcity of just 10 people who can come up and book in a call with us. This is because we want the personal brand to just go ahead and book in a call with us directly inside of that landing page right then, because once they go off the platform, they are never gonna come back. Trust me, they are very busy, they will forget different stuff, they are never gonna come back, right? So we want them to just go ahead and book in a session right then and there. So we give them a scarcity of, let's say, 5 people, 5 spots only left. We are only taking 5 people inside of this particular training, or this particular case study, and we are just gonna do the entire work for them. So they see that only 5 or 10 spots are left, and they will go ahead and book in a call as soon as they have completed the training. So this ensures that they are gonna book in a call with us right then and there. And coming up to the third catch, the training details. The free training that we will be providing should be so much perfect, so that the personal brand by the end of the video will be wowed by the thing that we just showed them. So they will be like, I have already got the blueprint, so I can go ahead and implement it. So trust me, even if you give them all of the stuff right in the video, you're not losing business over there. Since you are giving them loads of value, they know that you are the professional inside of your niche, and they have already got a lot of information from you. They will just imagine, what if they are so perfect in doing all of this stuff, why not just give it to them and let them handle most of the stuff, right? So they already have got the money. All they need to do is build in some trust for them to go ahead and take action. That's what we do inside the free training video, by giving all of the detailed information so that they can just go ahead and implement it within the team, which most of them won't even do, right? Because most of the people don't even value the free stuff that they get, right? So people pay attention only when they pay. So these are the 3 catches inside of the funnel. So what are your clients gonna get? I have already covered before starting this video, where they are gonna get freedom because they are gonna delegate most of their work and they are just gonna enjoy their lives, right? So personal brands don't have to do anything after they are working with us. So that's what most of the thing that they will be getting as a client, right? But what are you gonna get as a business? Now there are 2 main things. Number 1 is you will be building a list. Of course, all of my funnel strategies are based on making a list, and this particular list is not just gonna be any ordinary list, but it's a very high-end list because these are personal brands that will be filling up this kind of information, right? So we are just focusing on personal brands alone. So these are gonna be high quality. The second thing that you're gonna get is client acquisition machine. Now as you set all of this thing up, you set the Facebook advertisement to run to only personal brands, then you have got this particular funnel to work for you, where you will be sending the clients from Facebook to this particular funnel, and they will just go ahead and book on a call with you. Now you will be getting some closers to do the closing for you, so that you do not have to do anything, you just enjoy getting the client. So you have got closers which work on the commission basis, and once they close this particular personal brand, they will be getting a commission. That's all. So it's automatic, right? As you can see, you do not have to do anything, it's already done, and all you need to do is set this thing up. That's all. So this is a completely automated system on an automated client acquisition machine, right? So these are the 2 things that you will be getting as a business when you are having this particular funnel working for you. Damn! So now let's come down to the monetary breakdown of this entire funnel. Now this is very simple. There are basically 3 kinds of expenses that goes inside of it. Number 1 is Facebook advertisement. Let's say we are spending around $10,000 to get just 1,000 people inside of this particular training, right? I know it's very costly, but it is totally worth it, because even if you are spending $10,000 to get even 1,000 people inside of this, it is going to be very targeted, because most of the individuals that will be coming up, it's not just going to be any random lead, they're going to be personal brands, right? So it is valuable. Even if you have to spend a lot of money, we will be spending that much amount to get so many people inside of our training, right? So 1,000 people come up, and then they go ahead and book in a call with us. Let's say around 200 people or even 100 people go ahead and book in a call with us, and we are able to close only 5% of that 100 people. So we are getting around 5 clients, right? So it sums up to $50,000 in total revenue. Apart from that, we are also spending money, which is the second kind of money, in closers. Now we are not paying closers a salary or something, so we are paying them on the basis of how many calls they close for us, right? So just as I mentioned right now, you can have closers in doing the closing for you in 2 bases. Just one-time payment of 10% commission, or a recurring payment of 5% commission every single month. So let's say the client stays up to 4 to 6 months. So this particular closer will be getting $3,000 or $2,000 for the deal that they have closed, right? So you are just paying $500 every single month to them, but they are able to close, and they are even more motivated to close for you now, right? So I hope you understand. The second kind of expense is the closes. The third kind of expense that goes inside of it is the man work that you have inside of your team. That totally depends upon you. I'm not going to talk about how much expense you have over there, but let me just talk about the expenses coming over here. Now as you can see, you have gone ahead and done most of the work. $10,000 to go ahead and get 1,000 leads, and $2,500 to close 5 people, right? So you are paying $2,500 to close these 5 people to the closers. Now it's $12,500 that you have spent in getting a revenue of $50,000, which is insane, right? What can you not do for these influencers or these personal brands with $37,500? You can do a lot, right? And it is on a monthly basis, so it's not like you're just stopping at in the front end. So you're also making loads of money. If you're able to provide a lot of results, you will be making way more money in the back end without spending a single dollar on advertising, because now you have got a client. All you need to do is just give them the results, and they will be sticking with you for a very, very long time.
My dude in my group chat, bro, my mentor, he made $800 a day.
So that will be all for this video. I hope you enjoyed. This was the complete delegation business funnel walkthrough. I hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, that will be all for this video. If you liked it, then please make sure you hit the like button. I would really appreciate it. It helps YouTube to figure out this particular video is valuable and it can reach more people who need to see this. And also make sure you hit the subscribe button to not miss out such videos in the future. I am gonna make a lot of niches that will be coming up over here inside of this particular channel itself, because I am looking forward to having so many solutions for so many different niches, so that people or funnel builders from all over the world working for any kind of business can come up over here, search for the funnel that they can simply model, and they will be able to generate result from it. So I'm on that mission. Please help me do it. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel to not miss out such videos, and I will be seeing you in the next video. Till then, stay safe, stay home, and keep creating for a change.